Welcome to OAGN 113 at Centennial College, Asynchronous. Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to watch this quick video with regards to our OAGN 113 Asynchronous course. This video is specifically made for the summer semester for section 404. Being an asynchronous course, it is completely self-directed. And for this reason, I wanted to create a video just to quickly go over some of the important things that you should know to ensure that you are successful in completing the course. There are a few assignments that need to be completed, and it is important to know where to find those assignments. If you go to the content section of our course, you will see that at the bottom, once it loads, that there's a whole bunch of useful information. There's course orientation, there's course outline and evaluation details, and so on and so forth. Now, because you are a summer section and you are asynchronous, there are specifics that you need to be aware of. So first of all, like I said, you can spend time going through these and reading these, but I wanted to create this video to highlight the most important things. And usually people want to know, how do they get the grades? So if you go to the evaluation details section, if you click on there, you're going to notice that there is a course outline that you can access, as well as the evaluation details. Now, again, because we're summer and you being asynchronous, we've created you a special calendar of events in which you can follow so that you are on track with everything that you need to complete. Now, for the most part, most of your work will be conducted and completed in something called MTAP. Now, if you are taking another course such as Microsoft Word, you will know that MTAP is used in that course as well. Now, you won't need to purchase it a second time. Once you've purchased the code for MTAP, it will be accessible for all the courses that you will be taking when it comes to Microsoft Office. If you haven't purchased MTAP, I'm going to show you where to go to get that all taken care of. But in the meantime, take some time on your own to go through the actual weekly topics so that you know what is due when, so that you don't miss any due dates. Typically, the grades in a subject like this are usually really good if you stay on task. If you miss due dates, you will lose marks and your mark will be worse than you probably want. So this is a very important place to visit. It is a very important place to get the information for your grades. There are 2 online exams that you have to take, and they are done synchronously. So that means you cannot do them on your own. They have to be proctored by a professor. Those 2 exams are going to be here on June 13th, which is a Thursday at 9:30. And there's another exam on August 1st, which is also a Thursday at 9:30. So we're giving you plenty of notice to ensure that your schedule is freed up on those 2 days. They are certification exams, like I mentioned, and they are worth 20% of your grade each. You can't miss them, otherwise your mark will suffer, and you'll miss out on an opportunity to get a certification. So if you have any questions about the summer schedule for this course, please reach out to me. I'm an email away. You can contact me anytime. Just make sure you let me know that you're in section 404, as I do have 2 sections of this course this semester. So that's found, again, in the contents under course outline and evaluation details. If you scroll down a little bit more, you'll notice that there are some technology requirements, Cengage registration information. So if you haven't registered for Cengage, you can do so by following the instructions. And then there is MTAP lab work that you need to complete as well. So to recap, the technology that you will be needing is obviously Microsoft Office. You'll need a computer to work on Microsoft Office. You're going to need the MTAP software. And there's another piece of software called Gmetrics that is a web-based software that you register for and you use for free. There's no cost to you on that. There will be more information on Gmetrics as we get it. There is a code that the college will provide us, and once they provide it to me, I will share it with you, and you can log in and go through it and practice the assignments in there as well. But the bulk of your tests and assignments are in MTAP. The last thing that you'll need to do is register for Certiport, which is where the certification exams will be held. Again, there's no cost to Certiport, but you do need to register, make a user account, so that way the day of the exam, you can log right in and you can write the exam. Those exams can be written from your home computer, school computer, wherever you may be, as long as you have access to the machine and to your account. So there's no stresses there, nothing special in terms of technology that's required for those certification exams. It's just a matter of having internet access and a computer that's reliable. When I click on the MTAP lab work, you're going to see that there's this there's a link to the main course. When you've registered for MTAP and you click this course link, it will take you straight into the assignments section. If you haven't signed up for MTAP and you click this link, it's going to give you options whether you want to purchase MTAP right then and there or to access the 14-day trial. Now, the 14-day trial would be retroactive to May 6th, I believe, because that's when the other class started. So you will really only get 7 days. You will need to purchase MTAP to complete this course as well as your Microsoft Word course. You make sure that you remember your username and password so that once you've logged in and linked this course account, you will always be able to go directly into it in the future. So you only have to make sure that you've connected to your account once. Once you've done that, it's going to then take you into MTAP. And in MTAP, you will be able to complete these assignments where it says graded assignments here. You will complete those graded assignments and they would then be counted towards your final grade in our LMS, which is my Centennial. In MTAP, and again, if you're taking Word, it may look a little bit different than it does for this course, but we've tried to simplify the menu structure so that you know where to go at all times. For anything grade related, it is found under the grading assignments right here. There's plenty of reading and training modules that we've assigned for you. So keep in mind that if it says practice like it does here, there's no grade that you will be receiving overall. As we can tell now, some people have already jumped in. 1 out of 6 people have jumped into MTAP already. And I mean, they're messing around with the training and their score is 72, which is fine. But it's a practice and there's no overall grade effect to your mark. However, we have assigned them in the schedule that I showed you a couple minutes ago. And so please make sure that you're staying on track with these readings and training. One thing I do want to point out and make clear that this module here, this reading module, is only for reading. There will be points where it's going to say, click on this, download a file, and work with this textbook file and so on. You are not responsible for that. The only hands-on stuff you're responsible for are your practice training modules that we've provided, as well as any other projects that show up in the grading section of the course. Okay, so please read these for informational purposes only and do these to practice that you're ready for your exams. So I'm going to close off this menu here. So that's your readings and practice. Now in the grading assignments or the graded assignments, there are these orange dots. Anything with an orange dot is going to count towards your final grade, and these are important. So basically there are some MOS skills. The MOS is your Microsoft certification exam. So these are MOS skills assignments, and the due date is the 27th for this one and the 27th for this one. These are your Outlook assignments. And then there's an Outlook practice exam to prepare you for your MOS exam, which is the one that we do online together synchronously. So it's very important that, again, you spend the time and practice these before the due dates. Once you're done the Outlook portion of the course, then there's a PowerPoint module that you practice. It's not practice, sorry, it's a project, so it counts towards your grade. And then there's another PowerPoint module project as well. The replacement for your Outlook Associate exam, practice exam, is where a third assignment will be down here, but it's not in MTAP. That's the geometrics assignment that I was referring to earlier. I will provide you more information on the geometrics as soon as I get it and at a later date, because it's not a pressing need at this point. but I will definitely keep you in the loop in the announcement section of the course. If you're concerned about your PowerPoint skills and you want to do a practice exam, there is one available to you in here as well. Now the reality is it's not going to count to your grade, right? So this is just something that you can work with and practice. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you're clear about it. There's a whole bunch of skills in here, practice exams that you can do as extra, but everything you need is either in your graded assignment section, or if you go to the reading and practice, you'll notice I even gave you a full exam at the bottom, I believe, of a practice exam. See? So there's no grade for it, but it's a full practice exam. Your MOS certification exams will be 50 minutes, and therefore these practice exams are 50 minutes as well, so that they kind of imitate what you can expect when you're going to write your certification. It may seem like a lot of information, and it may be overwhelming, and that's fine. I mean, for most part, that is the sentiment that most people say when they first get into it. But once you've started using the software and you start getting into a rhythm of things, this will all become second nature for you. So I just want to make sure that, like I said, I created this video for you to kind of give you a highlight of where you should be and where you should be focusing your energy. But I will make a recommendation that when you're working on a course like this, don't wait till the last minute. We've seen students kind of push the envelope at the end of the due dates, and they don't get the work done, and it becomes a big nightmare for them. So if I can give you any recommendations, suggestions, follow the dates, get the work done, and if you do run into any trouble or any situations that you need my assistance, let me know. I'm there for you, and I can give you a hand. The last little bit I want to show you is under the Assessments tab right here. So when I click on Assessments and I go to the Assignment section here, when I click on it, there are going to be 3 assignments that are located here. And so for you, your Outlook MOS exam report will be due June 13th. So once you complete that MOS certification exam, you're going to take a screen capture of your mark in the certification exam, and you're going to upload that picture to this folder here. And there's a naming convention that you need to follow, and I'll remind you as well during the test. But when I go to edit folder, you'll see that you're going to upload a copy of your grade. It's going to show your score, so you're going to type your score in and then your first and last name. If you have any questions when you have to do this, let me know and I'll guide you. But that is going to be consistent for your MOS exam score, your G-Metrics practice test that you're going to do, and your PowerPoint MOS score. So by August 1st, in this class, you will be done the course. August 1st, you'll have your final in-person exam, and then you will be done the course, and you can focus on the other courses that you have in the last 7 to 10 days of the semester. Okay. Currently, we have 41 students in this section, and what we'll continue to do is, for the MOS exams, we'll make sure that everybody has a proper link to access the tests so that we can get you all done in a timely fashion. Okay, so hopefully that answers some questions you may have had. If it's caused you to have more questions, again, no problem. Just make sure that you reach out to me, email me, let me know that you have a question, and I will do my absolute best to make sure that you get the answers and everything that you need taken care of. All right, so thanks again for your time, and I wish you the best this semester, and we'll chat soon. Take care.